The purpose of today's video is to briefly review citations and a working bibliography, since we are going to be doing some research here in the next couple days. So let's just start off with some basics. How do you cite something? Or maybe we should back it up a little bit more and say why you cite. Citing is done to give credit where credit is due. Like if you get information from another source, which is what research is all about, you want to cite it. This avoids plagiarism and is just kind of good manners, basically, giving credit to the people that actually did the work in the first place. So, how do you cite? There are actually two types of citations. And in English classes, we use MLA format, MLA style. The first type of citation is a parenthetical citation. Parenthetical comes from the word parentheses, meaning that this is going to be inside of a parentheses. And this is within the body of your essay or paper or presentation. It's something that's actually incorporated into your own words. The second type of citation is a full citation in your works cited page, whether this is on a slide or an actual separate page in an essay. A works cited page gives all of the source information, where you got it from, the publisher, the author, the title of the article, everything that you possibly need. One thing to note though, anything that you cite in your text parenthetically, it has to have something on your works cited page. And conversely, anything on your works cited page has to have a parenthetical citation in a text. If you have a source that you read to get information, but you don't actually cite anything from, it still does not belong in a works cited. You only put it in a works cited if you use it. So let's get into what these look like and how you create them. First, this is what an entry in a works cited would look like. It has publisher, it has dates, it has the date that you accessed it, it has titles, it has all of that information. Now, in an actual works cited, there's specific formatting that you need, like double-spaced, hanging indent, Times New Roman, size 12, things like that. But for the purposes of this review, this is all you need. A parenthetical citation, which is also called an in-text citation, by the way, because you find it in the text, looks like this. So how do you get these things? All of them have to start with your works cited entry. You cannot have an in-text or a parenthetical citation until you have a works cited entry. So here on the left, we have a works cited entry. How do you get a parenthetical citation off of it? What you need to do is take the very first important word from the works cited entry. In this case, it's going to be animal, because we're going to ignore the, a, and, of, little words like that don't really matter. We're looking for an important word. And that turns into this. Let's do another example. Here's this. We are again looking for the first important word. In this case, it is the author's last name. So the parenthetical citation turns into this. So in those two examples, you saw two different types of parenthetical citations. One had quotes around the word and one did not. Here is how you know what is what. First, if you have a source with an author, it is always going to be the author's last name. Always. No quotation marks around it, because a name does not necessarily have quotation marks around it. But if your source has no author, which is how it is on a lot of internet sites, you want to take the first important word in the title. In our examples, it was animal, and you want to put it in quotation marks. You do that because in the works cited entry, it actually has quotation marks around it. So if I go back to that original one, look, it has quotation marks right there. That is why our citation actually has quotation marks, and the author does not. Notice it is not the full title. It is only a single word. Now, I have something kind of fun for you to do if you're interested. I have posted for you a link to this game. And what this game is, it is called Speed Match. And what it has is a bunch of parenthetical citations listed up here. And it has the works cited entries down here. Your task is to drag and drop the correct parenthetical citation onto the works cited citation as fast as you possibly can. The record is 14 seconds for all of these, and every single one of them is going to have a random order here on the bottom. None of them will actually be in the same order, so you can't just look at this video and say, yay, everything is going to be perfect because I can cheat. Nope. If you want to go ahead and play, go for it. You can put in your name in the high scores. If you don't want to play, that's fine too. That is all up to you. Anyway, that is Citations. If you have any questions, let me know.